Hello, welcome back to Hawks Tarot. I'm Dr. Jennifer Hawks. We're going to do a current energy check-in on my Cancer babies. I'm using the Life Code deck today. And we'll see what we get for you guys. While I'm finishing shuffling, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. Come join my YouTube family. All right, what do we have for Cancers? Show me Cancer's current energies, the energies around my Cancers. Okay, you got a bunch. Popped out right away. You got Wisdom, which is card 20. You got Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and Ace of Pentacles all came out together. And then you got the Two of Cups on its side. Let's see. This kind of looks like for you, Cancer, that you are making this judgment call to really look within yourself for what you want to create, what you want to manifest in your life. And you're making this judgment call to keep moving forward, to keep putting effort in. You're gonna make an offer, or you'd like an offer. I feel like you're making up your mind about a potential soulmate energy. Okay. What is Cancer moving forward on? Okay, so you're getting over somebody. You're moving forward on healing yourself from past heartache, from the grief. You got the Three of Swords clarifying what you're moving forward on. With the Moon on the bottom and the Death and the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're getting over somebody. You had to move on from someone. It was not an easy road. You may still be dealing with some of the grief surrounding this. If this is love related with a soulmate type of energy here, I'm also getting that some of you may have lost someone recently. You're actually truly grieving the loss of a friend or a family member, someone that you loved dearly. And you're having to move on from that painful ending. You're having to move on from the death of a loved one. This death seems like I kind of feel like it came suddenly, almost as if you weren't expecting it. Sorry, I'm getting a call. I don't know if it's cutting into the video, but anyway, so it's almost as if you decided to release yourself. You decided to move forward after grieving the loss of someone, or you decided to move forward after grieving the loss of a relationship with someone that you considered a soulmate. But the fact that this Two of Cups came out on its side kind of tells me that even if that person was a soulmate, even if that person, you know, you loved them dearly, you wanted them in your life forever, that you're learning something about this situation. You're learning about why that had to end, why that relationship wasn't right for you. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning more about what you want to create for yourself in your life. And a lot of times we end up in long-term relationships that maybe were meant to be a shorter lesson. Now, no judgment on my end. Believe me, I stayed in relationships that I shouldn't have stayed in as long as I did. And, you know, we stay in it as long as we need to learn our lesson, right? And so I think you're finally getting to this point where you're starting to release some of the grief, and you're starting to look at how you can manifest the life you want. and the types of offers you want to come in and the types of energy that you want to give. And you want, you want a new love in your life eventually. And this is all part of this process of you letting go and releasing the grief and starting to expect things to get better now that you've learned more about yourself and more about what you want. So if it's getting over the grief of a relationship ending, I'm getting that. And then I'm also getting you kind of releasing yourself from the grief and appreciating the time that you had with someone before they passed. What is this Ace of Pentacles? So what does Cancer want to come in, or what does Cancer want to give? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Are you in your head about a missed opportunity? You got Two of Swords. I absolutely love the Two of Swords in this deck. You can't really see it very well. But it's literally a skeleton playing chess and thinking about his next move or her next move. And then the Four of Cups. And this could be you kind of contemplating, was this a missed opportunity, or should I have? So if this is a love situation where you're grieving and you had thought that this was someone you were supposed to be with, you're kind of wondering now, did you miss the boat on something? Did you miss an opportunity? Or is this really what's right for you to move on from this? You might even be kind of regretting if this is relating someone, and I got this strongly. So for those of you that lost somebody and that's what this is relating to, you're kind of regretting maybe not spending more time with them, or regretting some of the last things that you said to them. Like you missed your opportunity to say goodbye. I'm getting that strongly for some of you if this is related to the death of a loved one or a friend. I think for a long time, you held on to this grief that I'm picking up here. You held on to the fact that things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. Okay. All right. Anything else for current energy for Cancer? Eight of Swords, stuck. And then you got your card on the bottom, which is the Chariot. So that's a self-imprisonment, right? Are you keeping yourself stuck in this grief even though you know you need to move on from it? You know you want to create and manifest. You want to, I think you want to make an offer or receive an offer from someone that will make you, it will make you feel good. It'll make you feel like you didn't miss an opportunity that you feel like you missed. What opportunity does Cancer feel like they missed? Oh my gosh, you got King of Pentacles in the reverse and Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Like maybe you should have taken something on that you didn't. You should have spent more time with this person. You feel like you missed out on a King of Pentacles energy. Because you weren't willing to take it on. You had this too is, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is about imbalance, but I asked about what opportunity, you thought you missed here. And this kind of feels like you're kicking yourself in the ass right now thinking you could have done more. You could have taken it on. You could have been in a much better situation right now if you would have only done, X, Y, Z. If you would have only taken more on, right? But just remember that probably would have imbalanced you, so everything happens for a reason at the right time. Okay. What else about Cancer being stuck here? How is Cancer keeping themselves stuck? The Two of Wands and the Tower. Sometimes we just got to grab that wand to make a decision, to move forward, and let that tower burn to the ground. That sudden change, that thing, it was supposed to happen. When the universe needs to correct our course or make things right, sometimes there's these tower moments, these sudden changes, these things that they're shocking. But now you're keeping yourself stuck because you're focusing on the grief, you're focusing on the bad thing that happened instead of focusing on what you can do to move forward, right? Because you do have this Magician here. So I know that you have this capability in your current energy and some inkling to actually kind of want to move forward, but you're still stuck. You're focusing too much on the bad thing that happened and not enough on the action that you can take to get out of that and to move forward from that. Advice for Cancer. Four of Swords and the High Priestess with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. That is fantastic advice for what I'm seeing here. So take the time you need to rest, right? Don't imbalance yourself. Don't take things on if it's not the right time. If you're still grieving, work through that. This also can speak to not rushing into another relationship, right? Work on that inner self. Work on what you need to give yourself so that you feel balanced instead of seeking that in somebody else. Also, High Priestess, which is about using your intuition, looking at the blessing in this situation. And if this is surrounding a love type of situation that didn't work out for you, I just want to remind all of you Cancers that you're loving, right? You easily give love. You easily receive love. That's balance within that heart chakra. That you feel safe, that you feel secure, that you feel valuable, right? That you feel like you belong on this 3D plane, on this earth. That you take that time to not only feel safe and secure and confident, but you also take that time to open up your crown chakra a little bit, especially with this High Priestess here, to really allow those spiritual downloads to see clearly for your path moving forward. And you might just need to take that time to rest so that you can get those spiritual downloads on what's right for you next. And the Eight of Pentacles is about your hard work and skilled work paying off. Yeah. Okay, outcome for this situation. Outcome for this current situation Cancer's dealing with here. Please take the time to rest if you need to while you're still grieving so that you can move forward very balanced, because the outcome is the Ten of Wands. I want to point this out. I love the artwork on the Ten of Wands. It's literally a man or woman pushing a boulder up a hill. I'm sure you guys have all heard that old story about, carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders and trying to roll a boulder up a mountain. I'm going to leave it at that for that one. But Ten of Wands is about our being completely burdened. So if you think you can take it on, because this came up before, what you thought you were missing, right, was King of Pentacles in the reverse and Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So is this, if you keep going down that road of wanting to take this X on, or this aspect that you thought was right for you, if the universe put a stop to it and burn that tower to the ground, take one of the two wands that you have and move forward. If we don't take the time for ourselves, if we just keep pushing in a direction that, or keep resonating with an energy that doesn't necessarily match for you or isn't what the universe has in mind for you, then we've got this 10 of Wands completely burdened. So look at what you're taking on, even if you think you can take it on, and kind of listen to some of the spiritual intuition and those messages that you get that you don't know where they came from, right? Listen to them and take the time to rest. You want to move forward. You want to create. You want new things. You want to get out of this grieving energy, but you're stuck in it. How can Cancer best move forward? How can Cancer best move forward? 7 of Wands. So, this is also about being universally protected. The 7 of Wands is. He's got his shield against that dragon there. But it's about standing our ground. It's about perseverance, determination. So take the time that you need to rest, but be determined to move forward and in the way that you want, in the way that you would feel proud of yourself, in standing your ground, in knowing your worth, in standing up for your values, right? Instead of taking something on that maybe the universe did not have in mind for you. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers, which is a Gemini card, but I'm kind of getting this sensation that if you stay stuck wanting this soulmate, wanting this to work out with this person that you think you missed an opportunity with, or you think you should have taken more on, look at the energy, right? Are they bringing to the table what you're bringing? Or are you overgiving? Ask yourself, Cancer. Cancers have a tendency to do this. And I always say, because I love you so much, my moon is in Cancer, my rising is in Cancer. A lot of Cancer, right? So if we're sitting here telling ourselves that we know we need to move on from something, but then we're just in our heads beating ourselves up about a missed opportunity if we do move on from it, or if we do release this energy we've been holding, because we think it could have been something, right? This would have been the best thing for me. If the universe burned the damn tower to the ground, I don't think they thought it was the best thing for you. There's something even better for you. You're going to find a new love. You're going to have a choice in love. And it's going to be after you, Queen of Swords, take those experiences, learn from this past experience. Take the time to rest, listen to your intuition, learn from your past experiences with the Queen of Swords energy here. Okay? The Queen of Swords is going to use those past experiences to make the best decision moving forward. You're protected, you're standing your ground, you know your worth. I'm going to repeat that just for those of you who maybe don't feel it resonating. You know your worth. You know your worth, Cancer. And you're going to have a better option, a better choice in love that's more suited for you. Once you move on from the painful ending in the past, there's going to be a new love coming in. It might be someone you work with. They're going to be darn fine. They might already be kind of checking you out right now. But, if you see someone in a really grieving state, or if you see that someone's not healed from their past, it's almost a little odd to try to come in towards them. Right? It's almost like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. I'm going to give you that time you need to heal though, because I want us to even have a potential for a good relationship. I don't want you coming into this with all that baggage you didn't heal yet. So take the time for you, know what you need, and then we can approach this, right? And you do have this option here in love, but it's not I don't think it's this past person, and I think you keep trying and you're still grieving over what didn't work out, versus looking at how you can actually attract the exact right mate for you. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna pull some signs to see if we can get any signs that are involved with this. What other signs are involved in this situation with Cancer? What other signs are involved in this situation with Cancer? What other signs are involved with this situation with Cancer? Show me, please. Show me the sign of this X. Show me the sign of this X that they're not letting go of. Okay, maybe it's kind of like the cards are like, okay, Cancer knows. I'm gonna ask one more time though. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Show me the sign of the person that Cancer's grieving over. That's what I want to know. Show me the sign of the person that Cancer's grieving over. Okay. So it didn't give us any signs. It gave us Neptune, Earth. So it could be an Earth sign, right? Or Saturn. So it could have something to do with Neptune placements. It could be an Earth sign. It could have something to do with Saturn. What did come up on the bottom of the deck, though, is Aries. Capricorn. It's got dark in here. The sun just moved. And Aquarius. So it did give us a few signs on the bottom of the deck. So this could have to do with Saturn or Neptune. This could be something to do with earthly possessions, earth signs. But the three signs that actually did show their face are Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius. And just because I love you, Cancer, I am gonna pull from a deck called Botanical Inspirations. For those of you who know me, you know I'm a naturopathic doctor. I did a lot of research with botanicals and horticultural genetics and things like that when I was a little younger. And I love herbs and plants. Don't get me wrong, I don't have really a green thumb, but I use a lot of herbal medicines, botanical medicines, things like that in my practice. So I saw this deck and I thought it was awesome. It's called Botanical Inspirations. So we're gonna get a botanical inspiration for Cancers. For Cancer, what's the best thing you can show my Cancer? What's the best thing for botanical inspirations for Cancer? Show me the inspiration for Cancer. Gladiola. Strength and character. Oh, sorry, strength of character and moral integrity. And this is the gladiola flower. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. And that's a quote by Helen Keller. Gladiola. I think that's very fitting. Oh my gosh, and I have to mention this. Okay, so these experiences that you went through are actually meant to strengthen your character. And that was the gladiola inspiration. But I have to mention this as well because the card that's on the bottom, and I felt that some of the people I was talking to, it was about the grief and loss of a loved one. The card on the bottom is forget-me-nots, which is eternal memories. The best thing in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. I think that about does it. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. And as always, please go do something good for yourself today, okay? Bye.